Oh, you sort of call it. I go. Everybody said, oh, the MB.
Welcome, everybody.
You do have.
I didn't turn them on.
I did.
Oh, I was gonna check. I didn't.
We are all
Sorry.
set. The time is 7, so we can get started, everybody. Thank you. Today is Thursday, October 10th, 2024. This is the village board meeting for the village of Springs, and it is 7 o'clock, so this meeting is called to order. Madam Clerk Charles, can you please call the roll?
Trustee Ara,
Here.
Kennedy,
Here.
Micah,
Here.
Ash, Moon,
Here.
Carr,
Here.
President Nettmeyer.
Here, thank you, Clerk Charles. That completes the roll. We have a quorum. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. Yeah, everyone, thank you all for being here. We will move into our first agenda item, which is disposition of previous minutes. We have 2 sets of minutes in our board pack. First is that from September 26th, 2024, combined committee and board meeting minutes. May I have a motion to approve those?
I'll make that motion. Second.
We have the motion by trustee Kennedy and the second by trustee Carr. Discussion or questions on those minutes? Hearing nothing from the board, let's do a roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Tosh,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All ayes and those minutes are approved. The second set of minutes is from October 2nd, 2024, and that was the special village board meeting. Is there a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make the motion.
By trustee Kennedy, second by
second.
trustee. Any discussion or questions on these minutes? Hearing nothing, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Tosh,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
Thank you for that. And those minutes are approved. We'll move into reports now. First is village administrator report.
Thank you. Yes, I have 2 items this evening. Earlier this week, the Cook County Treasurer released a statement concerning property tax collections for all South suburban communities throughout Cook County. The purpose of what she was doing was highlighting that delinquencies are up this year due to the reassessment in the south suburbs and the increase in taxes that resulted in residents. An unfortunate byproduct of that is Willow Springs. So I wanted to point it out to everybody. If you happen to see that, they rated the towns from basically the worst collection rate on up. And Willow Springs is number 6 on that list to the worst right now. And the reason I'm bringing it up is so that you guys know that we are absolutely not number 6 on the worst. We are trending just fine on our collections to budget. What this represents is a couple of large key things. One is what we had that special meeting on regarding the Willow Glen property that was received a $7 million tax bill that is currently unpaid because it's being that situation is being taken care of. So once that is cleared, we're going to go from being, number 6 in the worst to probably being in the top 20 best. So it's not a fair view of where we're at. I just wanted everybody to know that if you see it, don't panic. Our assessments and our collections are on track for the year. We're doing just fine. And these little things are going to be fixed. So just so you're aware of that. The other thing I wanted to bring to everybody's attention, I've been working with the company Sabertooth Consulting. They are the company that we switched our website hosting to last year. The owner of that company is a Willow Springs resident. When we made the switch last year to the new hosting company, it was discussed WordPress is what our website is based off of. And the version that we used was pretty outdated. It had long since exceeded end of life. And that's kind of why our website, although it functions well as far as being able to search, it has all of our data, things like that. It's a little outdated in appearance, and there's not anything we can do about that because of the version we're using. So I've been working with Sabertooth to look at an option for updating and renewing our website and bringing it over to a newer version of WordPress. And so I received a proposal on that. The cost was $10,000, which is pretty consistent with other companies. We've talked to several over the last couple of years. And that price is right in line with that. To get it updated, what we'd be looking at doing is transferring all of the data over, making it still have a search function, ease of access. And look at a lot of modern websites that municipalities are using. They're all very similar now with, click here for this data, kind of like information at your fingertip, kind of a layout for all of the common uses. So we'd be looking at doing a similar layout to that. So this is something that I've been working on the side, and it's looking as if we're gonna be able to get this done here. Hopefully at the end of the year, very early part of next year, have it completed and rolled out so that our website is modern and still easy to use. One of our biggest pushes is to take all of our existing data over without losing anything, and then also have a mobile friendly version. A lot of times websites look really good on a computer and they do not look good on a mobile version. So we're making sure that the transfer is good for both uses. So that's something else to bring. And that is my report. Thanks.
Is that a funding this year?
We can fund it this year.
Thank you for that report, Administrator Grace. Village Clerk report. Thoughts?
Just a reminder, Tuesday, October 15th, we're having the food pantry again at the community center from 3:30 to 5:30. So if you can pass the word along to your neighbors, see if they're in need of any food, that would be great. And that concludes my report.
Thank you for that, Clerk. We'll move to reports of officials. First is the village engineer. Okay, thank you. Village attorney, Mark.
There is no report this evening.
Okay, thank you. Village treasurer, Dan Dennis.
No special report.
Then we will move into reports of standing committees, finance and administration. Trustee R.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to make a motion to approve item 7A1, warrant 24-0-16, dated October 10th, 2024. Payroll and appointment expenses totaling $10.48.
That is the motion. Thank you, Trustee R. Is there a second?
Second.
Trustee Posh has the second, we'll say. Any discussion or questions on these warrants?
As usual, just an update. This one seems a little larger than most, especially for a 2-week time frame. It includes approved project for the community center, which is road and floor repair, which is $58,000. We had finally gotten through the MSI computer upgrade, which is $37,000. Then we had some routine stuff like garbage and our quarterly police dispatch costs. We get $33,000 for the parking lot under paid and repairs that had to be made. So all that's the larger stuff came up to about 50% total. So that's why it's so large.
Thank you for highlighting that. Any more discussion on that? Okay, let's do a roll call vote, please, clerk.
Trustee R.
Aye.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Posh.
Aye.
Moon. Carr.
All eyes for the warrants. Those are approved. Anything else from finance and administration? Okay, thank you, Trustee R. We'll move to public safety committee. Trustee Kennedy.
Madam President, in front of you, Chief made these charts here to show some production from our police department. And on the first page is the third quarter comparison from last year to this year. And it shows that our percentages are up quite a bit. And then on the second page, it looks like it's year to date. And the numbers are really, they're doing a good job out there for what they have. So good to see that they're working hard. That concludes my report.
Okay, thank you, Trustee Kennedy. Municipal Buildings and Grounds Committee, Trustee Micah.
Yeah, thank you, Madam President. Community center, the flat roof was repaired on or replaced on there, and that's finished. And ceramic tile flooring in the kitchen and front entrance is also completed as well. And the only other thing I have to report on is today and tomorrow is the Lions Candy Days, so they're going to be out on corners asking for money for mints and stuff like that, so be generous and watch out for them, please. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Very nice, trustee Michael. We'll move to, Public Works Committee, trustee Marshall. Okay, thank you. License and Franchise Committee, trustee Moon.
Thank you, Madam President. I do not have any report. Thank you.
Thank you too. Building and Zoning Committee, trustee Park.
Thank you. For this evening, in the month of September 2024, we issued 26 permits. Total construction cost was $315,292.
Do we have a typo? We'll get that fixed.
First report is September 233 dollars issued. Construction value of $5,500,382.22. Building and permit fees of $145,460. And that is all I have for this.
Thank you. trustee. Okay, that completes the reports of standing committees. So we will move into action items. We have two tonight. Our first is an action item to approve the resolution R-04. And that's a resolution adopting the update of the Cook County multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation. So I can give a little bit of background on this, for members of the board and the audience. Willow Springs participates in the Cook County Hazard Mitigation Planning area, along with 122 other local municipalities. And this hazard mitigation planning is in order to eliminate or reduce risk to human life and property from natural hazards such as flooding, tornadoes, and extreme temperatures, and those sorts of things. So each year we complete the annual report, and then every 5 years, which happens to be this year, 2024, the county does a countywide report. So that's where this comes from. Our participation in this process is critical for two reasons. First, it helps us identify and minimize risks of natural disasters to our residents and our property. And then also it makes us compliant, so therefore we are eligible for assistance from county, FEMA, and other governments. This resolution before us is in our board packs. It is the final step in our participation in this 2024 annex. And it provides that we will adopt the MJA, approve it, and commit to future. So with that background, I will ask for a motion to.
Make the motion.
I'll second.
We have the motion by trustee Kennedy and the second by trustee Ara. Is there any discussion or questions on this? I know it is quite hefty. It's lots of pages. But is there any questions about the resolution or the plan itself?
I found it very educational on a couple of different aspects, but it's nice to see that we're complying. I mean, this year, we completed the HVAC in the community center as a resource for catastrophe. And then we're looking at work on Willow Boulevard and Market Street for next year to add to what this is all about. So I'm pretty excited that we're following along and that we're open then to other opportunities. That's good.
Any more discussion? Okay, hearing nothing, roll call vote.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Tosh, Moon, Tara.
All ayes, and that is approved. Our second action item is action to approve ordinance 2024-0-17. An ordinance authorizing defeasance of debt of Village of Willow Springs, Cook County, Illinois, and matters related to it. We have the ordinance in our board pack. I will give a little bit of background on this one as well. It's a pretty big deal. We are, by way of this ordinance, authorizing early payment of our village debt. Related to the 2016 bonds, the 2017 bonds, and the 2019 bonds. Those have all not yet matured, and we're looking to pay those off early, which would be a really, I think, big deal for our village and for our constituents And so with this ordinance, we are looking to do that. I should add that not in this ordinance, we have 2 installment contracts. Those are unrelated to actual bonds, but those are related to equipment, so we have some outstanding payments on those, which we intend to pay off as well. So the hope and thought is that after going through these steps, we would be 100% debt-free. Is, I think, a really big deal, kind of monumental. So, I'm proud to present this ordinance that is, sort of the background on it. I will ask for a motion. By trustee Moon,
Second.
second by trustee Ara. Discussion or question?
I think, treasurer did a fine job of getting us to this spot. When you look at the paper that they put together and talks about just the bonds. If we're able to call these, the interest rate is over $144,000. If we're able to pay the loan, so that will go to pay off our installment contracts. If not, we still have the money I can do that, but I like the whole idea of not being in debt. The real amazing thing that has happened here. Dan has put in a lot of work on all this, is looking at what we were in 27,000 now, $27 million debt at that point. A lot of work done by the village administrator and treasurer to get us to this point to do this, dealing with a lot of issues related to pension, junior lien bonds and fuel. So I commend them on all their effort in staying focused on trying to get us to where we really want to be. You know, a lot's been accomplished. Really appreciate it.
I have any more discussion, questions?
Just leave the equipment untold.
Yeah. It's the 550 dump and the backhoe and more. The 550 was supposed to be paid off next year, but the other one I think went out for 20 steps. But we'll pay them.
And worth $40.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Okay, if there's no more discussion, I will ask for a roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Tosh, Moon, Carl.
All ayes, and that is approved. Thank you. That completes our action items. Is there any old business? Any new business? Public comment? No need for executive session. Did you want to?
Yeah.
Please.
By where all the trash is over there. I know the village is trying, they had their signs up there, no U-turns and all that. But just the only reason I'm saying something here is because I was trying to get here tonight, making a right turn off of Beverly. And a semi, 18-wheeler came off the ramp, and made a U-turn all the way around to get back on our street. And our, no, it's like, you know, I mean, this stage, I know you get signs up the village, people are running them over. There had to be 20 cars coming down the street, either doing a 3-point turn or, you know, what it is.
I know. Mhm.
And they're going around the neighborhoods, and, I mean, it's very dangerous, you know. I mean, I'll just sit there and wait until it's clear, you know, because people are just cutting you off. You know, it's, and it's accident, I can hear sirens from the fire department, you know, that. Is there something the state can do, right? That's slowing people down or deter them or something? I mean, I know the village tried with their signs and with their trailers, I see people with the trailers, just running them over, they don't care, they're clean, everything.
Yeah, no, I realize, thank you for making that comment. Still an issue there. There have been some things that we have done and we can back out. I think administrative Grace can speak to some some of the things that we have done.
I can tell you that, police department has been writing a lot of citations over there.
Yeah, I know, and you understand, I mean, and basically they're thrown out.
They're in the hundreds, so they're doing what they can.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody there 24 hours.
Oh, I don't expect.
I think that during the rush hour, 5 to 6:30,
I just got here and what happened.
what's that?
Just now when I was on the meeting.
Yeah.
That semi.
I think from like 5 to 7, we should ask the chief to have a car there. And
You know, there was all the time, the police always was, their whole streets were all up there, and they said all the people that were getting tickets for the U-turns was thrown out,
That's,
except for the ones that mailed the U-turns in.
that's not accurate at all.
Is that true?
No, there's a small handful of them that were thrown out for various reasons,
Right.
but
I mean,
90% of those tickets are
that's-
holding up. Yeah,
I mean,
it's, the tickets are.
well, they could be at certain times, and we probably should put an apprehensive watch on our state.
And then you had your signs out
Someone's
there.
gonna get hurt.
Now, all the U-turn signs, they, people neglected this, I mean, they just ran on most of it. Even for the residents that live down there, it's kind of ridiculous. Here. General.
We will continue, to work on enforcement there and, re-communicate that that's something that we need to be watching. I know there have been, an uptick in citations, like trustee Kennedy has said, and it's been something we've been monitoring. And then again, we can also check back in with our folks, our contact, to see where the progress is and where we're at. Because I realize it's still an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect things to be safe. I mean, and I do. They got the other things to do besides, because it's pretty here all day. No, but it's very dangerous. I know it feels strong, it was time to go. It's not worth it. I'll find out.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm just throwing it out here, because I just experienced this on the way here, 18-wheeler, something be on. U-turn.
I've seen it myself.
Mr. Grace, I'd like to emphasize how important that is for safety in that area. And I think you're talking to the chief. Put a car there, do something.
Understood. I hear you.
When it comes to safety, we'll just,
I know,
no excuse.
I know it's so. Go back to the car.
Yeah.
I'll live it.
Okay.
Just when it's done. Gone on that end, you know, you've got all the signs, you know, you turn to everything, you know, but they still do it, it doesn't matter. So, I'm not saying anything against the village.
You stop them there, you just push the problem forward.
Exactly.
Safety down the road is do it, don't just make an excuse. Like that. They don't do it. Not gonna get hurt there.
We will check in with our folks at IDOT and, of course.
I wouldn't have said anything until I just got cut off today. You know, so,
Yeah.
But I hate to do it. So, thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks.
Any additional public comment? Okay, then we will move into, President's report. I have a couple things. Newsletters have hit our mailboxes, so you should see those, and there's some updates in there. And look forward to seeing everyone at some of our events that we have coming up, between now and the end of the year. October in Willow Springs, we have designated it Police Appreciation Month, so I just want to shine light on that and make sure that everyone is aware, be an officer or have a small token of appreciation that you can, or gesture. This is the month that we make sure that we recognize them and appreciate them. I think that actually is all that I have to report on. So if you have any questions or concerns, as always, you can come to these meetings, but then reach out to us anytime. And with that, our next meeting is October 24th. We will see everybody then. Until then, stay safe and stay well. May I have a motion to adjourn? By trustee Koch, second by trustee Moon. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Meeting adjourned at 7:24. Thanks, everybody.
Here's a few of the